Hey, this is Al McGee with Your Entertainment Ticket at www.yeticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called All the Money in the World. Wow, what a title, huh? Well, it is about a guy who had all the money in the world. J. Paul Getty, the original. Well, this is directed by 80-year-old Ridley Scott. You know, the man still has it, especially at 80 years of age. And he had to put in an 88-year-old actor, Christopher Plummer, because, you know, he had another actor who had some problems, sexual problems, and he had to cut him out completely. And that's Kevin Spacey. I wonder what the film would have is or been like. I don't know what terms to use, you know, with Kevin Spacey in it. I would like to see it. I always thought Kevin Spacey was a very, very excellent actor. But unfortunately, personal life, it didn't measure up to Ridley Scott and the world. Well, anyway, Christopher Plummer, I feel this is one of his best acting jobs of, you know, in the film world. He has done a lot of acting before. It was very good, but this, I really enjoyed him in this one. And just a little bit to tell you, too, it took them 10 days to shoot all the scenes with Christopher Plummer, and they delivered it on time, and it cost them an additional $10 million to do it. I hope they make it in the box office because this is one of the best films I've seen this year. Well, again, the story is about J. Paul Getty III. He was kidnapped in 1973. And what happened was, his grandfather is J. Paul Getty, the richest man in the world. They asked for $17 million to, you know, ransom to get the grandson back. And J. Paul Getty said no. And his reason was, well, if I pay them off, I got 14 other grandkids. They all going to be targets. And next thing you know, I'm paying everybody off. Now, J. Paul Getty's the third mother, played by Michelle Williams, she didn't have any money. In fact, they showed a scene when she got her divorce from J. Paul Getty III. She didn't ask for anything. She just asked for custody of the kids and maybe a place to stay. And that's about it. She didn't have any cash. And J. Paul Getty Jr., you know, he's a druggie. You know, they talked about in the film he strung out with Mick Jagger and people like that. And he's really a useless guy. Even though he worked for his father, he still was a useless guy. So it was up to the mother, played by Michelle Williams, to try to get her son back. You know, she did everything, but everybody thought she had money. In fact, she was getting other notes from other people said, I got your son. You pay me $50,000. I don't need $17 million. She's getting all those type of things. Now, J. Paul Getty, the tycoon, he sent in a former Special Forces and CIA operative, Fletcher Chase, played by Mark Wahlberg, to help, you know, the mother of J. Paul Getty III. We'll try to find him to negotiate anything like that. That's what he did for the senior J. Paul Getty. And also the film shows how cheap J. Paul Getty, the senior, really is. In fact, he installed a payphone in his house and had his relatives, friends, to use that payphone when they wanted to make a phone call. That's how cheap he was. And also shows that J. Paul Getty, he only enjoyed things, not people. And he told his grandson that when you're a Getty, you're special, but you don't have friends because they always want something from you. This is a good film to watch. You learn a lot about the kidnapping. You learn a lot about J. Paul Getty, but also this happened in 1973, and you still learn a lot about 1973, which I lived, you know, the oil embargo and things like that. Now, this is Davis Chappa's script, but it's based on a 1993 book by John Pearson, originally titled painfully rich, the outrageous fortune and misfortunes of the heirs of J. Paul Getty. And I really enjoyed the script. I am glad to see that they had a good resource to take it from. Now, the direction of Ridley Scott is really right on. He really had the actors believing in what they did and things like that. Also, the sets set in Italy and in America too. That was believable. And the costumes too of that time period was very good in this film. Because I enjoyed this film so much, I'm giving this 3 palm trees out of 4. 3 palm trees out of 4 for the entertainment value and some of the shock value and also the education value. This is a very good film to watch. All the money in the world. Hey, and I'm glad you watched me, Al McGee, here at Your Entertainment Ticket at www.yeticket.com. And you know what? I really appreciate it.